It's now common knowledge. You are not just made up of you cells. Along for the ride is a couple of trillion bacteria. In fact, from a numbers perspective, they're in the majority. They're all over on your skin, in your breasts, in your bladder. But the ones that are the focus of our attention are the little guys living in our gut. The reason, well, they're not just along for the ride. Your bacteria are hard at work. They do stuff. They help with digestion and they make things that influence our body chemistry. They also help with defenses. And, well, when the wrong bacteria take up residence, it impacts our health. So, if you're health conscious, your gut bacteria are on your radar. Now, there are three approaches to cultivating the right microflora. The first approach, stop the killing. Ditch the soaps, preservatives, and unnecessary antibiotics. The second approach, create an environment that makes bacteria happy. That is, feed them the foods they like. If you're wondering, most of them love fiber. And the third approach, send in the good guys. Now, a common way to send in the good guys is to swallow a probiotic. Probiotics are big business. A trip to the drugstore offers a dizzying array of options. But truth be told, the options are actually quite limited. It's a numbers problem. Join us for this episode of Better Body Chemistry TV as we go shopping for the ultimate probiotic. Better Body Chemistry TV is brought to you by Dr. Sandy, a scientist turned gremlin buster, helping you battle sugar gremlins, heifer lumps, and other health horribles through better body chemistry. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health. Now, it's estimated that a healthy gut has up to 1,000 different species of bacteria. Unfortunately, a less healthy gut usually has a lot less types of bacteria. Diversity is used to describe this phenomenon, and it is the diversity that is important. Think of a rainforest versus a forest plantation. Both are ecosystems, but one has a lot more species than the other, and each species matters, some more than others. A healthy gut should be a rainforest. It should have hundreds of different types of bacteria, all interacting. Now, that premium brand of probiotic, at best, is supplying you with a couple of different strains of bacteria, and they all come from a similar source. The majority of bacteria popped into probiotic products are bacteria associated with milk. Think lactobacillus. There are exceptions. There are probiotics based on soil-based organisms on the market, but these are not in the majority. There's another diversity problem. The marketing tells you you're getting 15 billion CFUs or colony forming units of a given bacteria. For example, Lactobacillus acidophilus in the pill you're swallowing. Assuming this is true, and it's often not, being stuffed in a pill and left on the shelf for a year is not exactly conducive to bacterial survival. The problem is you're getting 15 billion of the same dude. Now, just like no two humans are exactly alike, and well, this is what makes us interesting. Bacteria in natural environments are not always carbon copies of each other. Swallowing a probiotic is not doing much to improve diversity. And so, what can you do? Well, I'm not sure if you've ever stopped to think about it, but just like us, plants have a microbiome. A real microbiome. We're not talking about the bacteria that happen to be sitting on the surface. We're talking about microbial life living in the inside of the plant. Just like our microbiome, the plant microbiome does stuff. It helps plants with nutrient uptake. It also produces helpful chemicals that impact plant chemistry, right? And it helps plants keep the bad guys out. Now, who is who in the plant microbiome depends on the type of plant as well as the environment the plant is living in. Healthy plants have lots of different species of bacteria and things living inside. Now some of these bacteria are really only relevant to plants, but some of the bacteria found living inside plants also take up residence in human guts. And the plant microbiome interacts with our human microbiome. Now you may be thinking, but Mom told me to always wash the fruits and vegetables before eating. So aren't they gone? Nope. You're washing away the guys on the outside, not the residents on the inside. And for the record, it's probably a good idea to give the fruits and vegetables you're eating a quick rinse. You don't want to have the trauma of finding half a caterpillar in your salad. And you really don't know who or what might have been in contact with that surface en route to your mouth. Whenever you eat a plant in a raw or fermented form, you're eating their microbiome. Now, the stomach is a tough neighborhood, so the vast majority of these bacteria and things are sizzled by the acid, but a few get through, where they can take up residence and do stuff for you. Plants are Mother Nature's probiotic. By cultivating the right microflora, you create better body chemistry and better health. Interested in discovering more ways to create better body chemistry or need a little help getting your body chemistry on track? Visit our website at www.betterbodychemistry.com. Browse our library or enroll in one of our courses or programs. The advice is simple to follow and based on real science, not hype. Know someone who's committed to cultivating a healthy microflora. Share this video with them so they include the ultimate probiotic into their diet. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you catch future episodes of Better Body Chemistry TV. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health.